Hello and welcome to the Audio Dad Chronicles. I'm Shale, and today we are continuing our journey into the collaboration between Ren and the Skinner Brothers, the 6/6 Soul EP, The Conclusion Part 6, Pink Heineken. So here we are at the conclusion of the collaboration between Ren and the Skinner Brothers, which will be known as the 6/6 Soul EP, and it is a tale that seems to have taken us through a day in the life of Ren and the Skinner Brothers, a fictional one, I'm certain, but who knows. And here we are. Like I said, this is chapter 6. So the titles so far have been So the Story Goes. That started us off in the very early morning with a little bit of a run of shame, getting out of a house away from an angry boyfriend or husband or brother. To be determined, it doesn't matter. And then it followed up with Control-Alt-Delete, Truth or Dare, Dream Life, Twos on a Cigarette featuring Sahaji, pardon me if I pronounced that wrong, and this, the final chapter, will be known as Pink Heineken featuring Megan Nocheva. So, it looks like we are now into 4:54 a.m., so the story has continued. It is the middle of the night. That does have me wondering something I proposed earlier on. Is this the end of the story? Is this the start of the story right before this chapter 1, so where the story goes? Is it just part of a day and he's just putting in another long night? I guess we'll find out, shall we? Let's go.
Now Jack's on the Westway. He fucked up his whole estate. You know he's never saying nothing, cause they keep it in his head till the day he died. It's like I know I'm fucked up, but I never change. I've been bad and I'm still deranged. When I come out of the can, I got the fear and the dread. Quarter in the forecourt, not giving head. Now every fucking place I go, every duck cream crack, every watering hole, and then you left me for dead. I was deader than Zen in New Orleans.
Forget about yesterday. Just hold my gaze and separate.
Just going to stop it real quick there. The very beginning was kind of sort of giving me Red Hot Chili Peppers vibes. Just in the guitar playing more than anything, but not overall in the song structure, and telling a tale that I'm sure Soul Boy doesn't want to be telling too much. We're really loving the addition of that third voice in there. We got hints of a third singer, a female singer, on the last track, just in a little bit of the background, but it sounds like we're getting a little more prominent role, maybe helping tell the story. Not certain so far, but let's let it play out, shall we?
Forget about yesterday. Just hold
Deep
my
voice,
gaze
very smoky,
and separate.
very intimate.
True first, but angels listen. And blue, green, and pink Heineken.
Yeah, I'll bolt up the M-way. 125 on a slip lane. Cause nothing adds to nothing. When nothing's in your head, I hope the feeling's gone. It's like I'm always on top, but I'm never done. Holes in my shit, but it's never sunk. And I don't.
There we go, getting those horns again. That's really cool. I like that, how they've been bringing that into a couple of songs, and definitely something that Ren has made use of over the years. Trumpet and horns, arrangements of that type. One quick little thing for the American viewers here, pardon me. I personally, as a Canadian, appreciated the fact that he talked about going 125 down the highway, because I got that reference. It's speed, 125 kilometers. Not certain what that works out to in miles per hour, but let's just say he's doing a little more than typical highway speed. Not totally flooring it and cruising it. Our highway speeds in my area here are 110, for example. That's on the highway, the big highway. So he's doing 125 down the road. He's cruising. And a convertible like that, assuming that's when this story is implied to be occurring, could be a little windy, could be a little bit loud in the car. Clearly they're not doing 125 in the video shoot, obviously. Very cool. Like it. Let's get this going a little bit here, shall we?
In your head, I hope the feeling's gone. It's like I'm always on top, but I'm never done. Holes in my shit, but it's never sunk. And I don't know how I do it, but I do it in my sleep. lonely. But I always bring the soul. Long hair, leather jacket, call it rock and roll. And I don't even mind, cause I ain't got the time to fuck about.
Forget about yesterday.
So smoky. I love that. Get a little goosebumps from that. That's nice. I really like her voice. Very intimate. I sure when she sang that, she was very close to the mic, making use of what's known as a proximity effect. That's when you're singing into a microphone, as the singer approaches it, gets closer and closer, the bass content and the warmth really opens up. It really gives us intimacy. It's like she's really not whispering, but she's singing so close to the mic. Excuse me. She is singing so close to the mic that it sounds like she's right there in with you. And one quick little thing, I've only had Heineken a couple of times in my life. I don't know if it comes in different colors or if that's a reference again to some slang or terminology that I'm not used to. When I first heard the title Pink Heineken, it made me think a little bit because the Heineken bottles are green as far as I'm aware. And one of the only times I drank Heineken, it was, let's call it foggy. It was a little skunky. It had turned. It wasn't very good, and it definitely led to not a very good night for me, to say the least. But anyway, that's got nothing to do with this. This, however, is really winding down. I'm really liking how this has started. Got a nice little beat going to it. The EP itself has gone through a lot of different genres and funk and hip-hop kind of vibes and jungle and drum and bass. And now we're just kind of seaside, just slowing it down, winding down. As you know, the sun is just coming up. These guys have been up all night, having a good time, partying, hanging out with friends, going to bars. Now we're just kind of letting it out, just slowing it down, getting a little intimate, like I say, getting up and close, just getting close to the microphone and close vibes and pulling up seaside, just winding down your day, winding down your EP, eh?
Oh my God.
Feel that, Ren. That's a long day. Guitar sounds.
I watched the blood run red as an angel's breath brushed gentle down my side. I was left cold in my room to die. Clip my wings, now I can't fly. Tears and sorrow fill the spaces hollow. Blind men lead while the wise men follow. Sing for tomorrow, wait for the shade to pass. But the past holds on while the present goes fast. Won't last, tick tick fade away. Time don't mind, don't no one but death, the cause of no rest. When he's said, when he's done, guess I try my best, yes, yes.
And often with Ren's videos, and I've wondered throughout the course of this particular EP series, when there's things written on the background, are they telling a secret story? Are they throwing in little Easter eggs? Or this writing that we just saw on the wall there, was that just something that was just already there and they're just kind of making use of the scenery, maybe tying it into the story? Not quite sure. I was about to say something a moment ago, but I didn't want to talk over Ren. I was just going to make a commentary on the guitar play and just really raw, very live, one take to me by my ear. It sounded like it was recorded almost like the guitar was just plugged straight in, or maybe with a really small amplifier that's just like dimed and just, fuzzing out, just really, really raw sound. I really dug that. And I'm not sure who Paella is, if I'm pronouncing that right. Like I said, if that's just writing on the wall, that's already there or what. But always got to read the wall. Always got to read the background.
Time don't mind, don't ever wait for no one but death. The cause of no rest. When he's said, when he's done, guess I try my best, yes, yes. I live like I died today, and if I die today, then I live like I died today. My self-made shallow grave. And when the time comes, I will die with a smile on my face.
This, sorry to keep stopping it, but I gotta comment on it. This EP has been quite the trip. It sounds like these two guys have really got along, made a fast friends for life in the process of it all, and it really felt to me anyways like it was kind of encompassed in just that moment there. You know, Ren and Soul Boy on a beach looking out of the ocean, early morning, jump on his back, giddy up, just having some fun, blowing off some steam. Just two guys just, you know, just having a good time and just living it up and enjoying their life. This is really cool. What a way to close out the EP.
Today, then I live like I died today. My self-made shallow grave. And when the time comes, I will die with a smile on my face.
They put smiles on our face with this for sure.
Just hold my gaze and separate. Truth hurts, but angels can see. In blue, green, and pink Heineken.
Loving the strings. Nice touch. And there it is. 6/6 Soul has come to a close. We've got the luxury and wonderful opportunity to follow this story over the past 6 weeks. One song a week as they've dropped it for us. Can't wait to, now that it's complete, I can't wait to take it all. I'm going to watch them off camera here, of course, but I'm going to watch them back to back. Kind of get the whole story one more time, let it all flow through as an EP like it was truly meant to be heard. It almost was frustrating in a way having it spread out over so long because what's next? What's next? You want to know, where's the story going? I need to know who's going where, who's coming from where. Is this story cyclic like I wondered? Nope. It is just one day in the life of Ren and Skinner Brothers and Soul Boy, just kind of going through in this little probably fictional story and leading us on a journey musically and otherwise, and it has been quite the treat to do it. I can't wait to take this back, watch it all again from the beginning, get the whole story, get the whole EP kind of all in one encapsulated moment. It's going to be a lot of fun and I look forward to doing it. I suggest you all do it again. Rewatch it, support the artist, support Skinner Brothers, support Ren, support independent music, and I hope to see you all again.